Hello, welcome to another UK rival video. This time we are continuing our look at the brand new cars that have been added to GTA Online. In this episode we're going to be covering the Obey AF Drafter and also the SUV next door Caracara is what it's called. So let's jump into this, saw the stats there. So this one, as you can tell, is fully modified, so we'll go to Los Santos Customs in a moment and I'll run you through exactly what modifications you can do. So this is sold on Legendary Motorsport. I did go into San Andreas by accident. That's where some of the other cars are sold. So this is part of the Diamond Casino Resort, so it'll cost you 718,000. Stats on the car are good. It's not best in class by any means. I haven't put it in a drag race per se yet, but as you'll see in the upcoming videos, there are we do sort of test the cars against each other, including the new cars and old cars. So let's get the doors open for you, just so you can see everything. And everybody's quite standard. Right, off to LS. This is one of my favourite cars in the update. It sounds amazing and it handles really well. It's quite quick, as you can see. Handles really well as well. Like the rear brake light there across the back bumper, just above the number plate there. Get some airtime. Excuse the language. Can't control the NPCs. They don't like me flying. Right, let's get on inside and have a look at what we can do. There's a couple of parts we sort of skip over. This is standard armour and brakes, don't need those. So front bumpers, we can do front bumpers and rear bumpers. So secondary colour is set at the moment to red. So you can see obviously with the stock. So you've got the race bumpers, the street splitters and the carbon front splitter. So even though this one is very tuned, we'll change it up. So there you go, you can see the diffuser. So stock's got no diffuser. Then you've got the painted second and then the carbon one as well. This one's got the carbon on it. Exhaust, a few exhaust options here. So stock, oval, square, titanium, and then obviously the race and the big bore. So I did have the big bore on and changed over to the square exhaust. The grille, got the front grille. The stock grille's got nothing inside. An aggressive chrome grille, performance grille as well, and then the open, stupid looking intercooler one. So I've got the carbon on there. So a lot of good options on this. That one you can see has got the secondary colour just behind it, which looks quite nice on this livery. Could have probably set the secondary colour to blue just to make it fit in a little bit more with the livery. Obviously there's carbon variants of all the hoods. So obviously the hoods, there's one there with just the difference of the vents. On standard lights, obviously change the front lights to xenon. And then obviously the livery, so that's it, completely stock. Obviously you can just about see the white stripes there, you can see them on the bottom bumper. The Obey stripe, and it's obviously got the Obey written down the side, a bit more of an Obey one. So you've got the cracked AF, the urban streets, which is what you run. Racing, it's a bit like the BMW GTR livery, and then we've got some more sort of more traditional racing liveries here. powder grey, so probably be able to see it more in sort of a slightly different colour. Mirrors, so the custom mirrors are carbon. But it's the same. Respray, so the primary colour is white on this, which is the primary colour, and the secondary colour you'll be able to see on the, so it's on the bonnet clips and also the stitching for the seats. You can just see the stitching changing there. So I'll set this one as red. The roof, you've got the, so without anything, it doesn't come with the rear spoiler or the roof scoop. You obviously had the different styles of roof scoops, yeah, carbon, non-carbon. So you can add the roof rack. You can't see it; it's quite tight up to the roof scoop. Secondary colour generators, and then the carbon ones as well. Skirts, so it adds the bottom lip to the side skirts, as you can see there. Spoiler, there's quite a few spoiler options. So I had the big lip spoiler on there originally. I do change it before we leave. It's more of the traditional sort of M4 GTS one really. The mid-level spoiler, and then you've got some larger ones as well. So you've got the sort of old school rally spoiler, and then the normal track wing. So we settle on the mid-level spoiler on this one. I might change it back, haven't decided yet. Suspension on this, you can see it right at the ground. Transmission is normal, turbo is normal. Wheels, I haven't changed the wheels on this just because of those standard wheels are very nice. Wind deflectors, something slightly different, just around the doors. You see them there, carbon painted as your original, and then so your plastic carbon and then painted. And then windows, and that's that. That's what we can do in Los Santos. There's quite a large amount of customization with this car. Big fan of this car. I do like it a lot. So far with the cars they have brought in, they are very, very good. I can only wait for the rest of them to come in. Obviously there's a couple of Chargers coming, which are called Gauntlets in this. There's also an updated McLaren Senna, which is sort of the older one is in the game. It's under one of the supercars on Legendary Motorsports, but they're bringing an updated version of that. They've got a sort of a motorbike with a big, sort of almost dragster engine on it, so that should be quick. That's more of a motorbike or a trike really. A bit of a trike. And there we are, back at the casino. So let's head inside and we can grab the SUV, which is sort of based on the Raptor, the Shelby Raptor, with what you can put on it. I would say more than just sort of the standard Raptor. So we'll head back in and grab that. So there we are. Caracara. As you can see, we've got stripes and bits and pieces on this. So this again is fully tuned. This one in the garage, because I've already had a chance to take it out and have a play with it. It does appear in an upcoming video in sort of a drag race. So it's sold on Summer San Andreas, and it will cost you $875,000. Quite a large amount of customization options with this. Base models, it's okay, it's a bit slow obviously once before you had the tuning. It is a lot higher as well, the base model it sits. So it being an SUV, it's not going to handle like it would if it were a car. You see the front lights there, which just turned on the front bumper. For some reason, probably the biggest bugbear so far with this truck is that even though you can add the sort of the Shelby cage at the top, which does have lights on the top, you can't turn those lights on, which is a bit odd. does handle quite well. It's not the quickest, but it's a big, beefy car that's going to have some stopping power if you start driving into people at full speed. It's definitely going to cause some damage. So down into LS. So what we'll do is we'll open these bonnets and doors up for you just so you can see what we can do. So engine bay again is quite standard. Obviously 4-door car is handy, so you can get your crew members or other people inside. The back panel does fold down as well. Just whiz in and see if we can turn off some of these alerts that keep popping up in the menu option. I thought there was an option to put us as do not disturb, but couldn't seem to find it. Obviously there's a couple of jobs that have popped up there. There we go. Right, I should stop the sounds making. Let's head into LS. So normal
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
I'm pushing the front and back. There's quite a few bumper choices here. So you got the stock ones, the commercial, utility, it's a bit more heavy duty, and then you've got the sort of the racing bars, primary and secondary. Shout out to Stanley. And then obviously the heavy duty, painted and normal. So it's more of a sort of beefy. You can see the toe hook there at the bottom. Not that it's usable, but it just sort of all adds to the flavour. And you've got the rear bumpers. So slight differences. So between the stock and the roll pan is slight differences, and then obviously you've got the roll bar rear bumpers as well. A bit more of a rugged look to the back of the SUV. Engine is normal. Exhaust. So there's 3 exhaust types here. So you've got the stock, which is at the side just in front of the back window, as you can see under the door. And you've got the dual side exhaust, which is what I've got mounted on it, and then the long rounded exhaust at the back. So I went for the side mounting ones. Fenders, so these are the wheel arches. So you've got the stock ones, the painted secondary, primary, secondary, and then also carbon as well. Grills, 4 grill options here. So you've got the stock one, the grated with the vapid banner, and then obviously the vapid banner with the holes in, so you can see through to the intercooler. Quite a large number of bonnet options. So you've got the stock ones, you've obviously got single vents and the scoops, middle intake, with obviously secondary colours as well. And yeah, we've got the lower intake with plastic vents on this one at the moment. Lights obviously changing to the livery, so you've got quite a few options here in terms of livery. So you can just about see there on the front you've got the 2 black stripes and then the 2 white stripes. Just go over the back and onto the back bumper. You've got the half painted, so it's a 2-tone, and then you've got the rear vapid, so it's more of the Raptor style that you get on the real life counterpart. A few more sort of door liveries and bits here, and then that's more of the more traditional colours that you see, sort of the scratches there. Then you've got some sort of race livery, so Atomic, Black Eagle, handgun, and then the American flag. So respray, you've got primary and secondary. Roof, you've got stock, secondary and carbon. The racks, now this is all about the bed. So you've got the stock one, and then obviously the small bars, and you've got the bars that go over the top just behind the front window, as you can see. And you've got the enclosed sort of sport bar, enclosed cab, and then it's open again. And you've got the plastic top mount as well on this one, and the black grille mount, which is the one I've got currently on it. And then you've got the sort of secondary colour version of it as well, if you'd want that. Suspension, so stock, it's massively high, you can sit it right down into it. Transmission tail are the same. Wheels, I've put off-road tyres on it, as you can see, just normal off-road tyres. And then you've got the sort of windows as well to finish as normal. So there we are. So there's quite a few design options on this car. So as an SUV, it's quick. Don't think it's best in class. We do put it up against something comparable in a later video, which I'm sure will be at the end. So as you can see there, we've got the sort of the high beams are just above the sort of normal lights on the front edge of the bonnet, almost in the kit location on the Night Rider car. Night Rider. Can't think what it's called. I'm not very well being on Rider. I can't think. Just having a long moment. So there we are, back at the casino. So very, very good SUV. Probably going to be my go-to SUV if I ever need one. It's big, it's beefy, there's a lot of coverage, and it's quick. It's a good all-round car. So there we are. That's two new cars. So in the last video, we will be looking to. Last video on its own is going to look specifically at the Issy. It's a new mini race car that's been added. A lot of design options with that. Very, very fast car and a lot of fun to drive. So that is that one. So we hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously do click on the links above just to other videos if you did enjoy and fancy watching some more. Always appreciate the like and subscribe. Obviously leave any comments you feel are necessary. Tell us what you think of the cars. Be interesting to get your thoughts on them and sort of the aspect of the update as a whole. I'd be very keen to get your thoughts on it all, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks very much.